Well, good morning. According to the calendar, today is Valentine's Day 2025. I hate Valentine's Day, never have liked it. So I won't mention it anymore. This is merely just to give you a point in time that it is at 10 o'clock in the morning that I am doing my very first live stream that's going public. I've been playing around with the interface and I'm finding I really like it a lot. So it's all good. I'm going to share a screen with you because everybody's been screaming about Doge and transparency and all that sort of thing. And by everybody, I mean those people with something to hide, namely mostly the Democrats, though rhinos have been involved also. It's just terrible, the amount of money. Are you shocked? Have you even heard anything on the mainstream media about how much money has been being stolen from the U.S. taxpayer? Stolen, as in ripped off, as in pockets picked, as in grift. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right to it. I'm gonna share my screen. Let's see. It says share screen, and there we go. Share. So if you log into Doge.com, let's get just you see right here doge.gov. They're feeding from the official White House X account, Doge account, the official account there, everything that they're posting. So you can pop in here to take a look at their absolute latest uh, uh, postings, and you can see the feed. So, for instance, today's contract update: 167 cancellations with savings of a little less than 115 million, including a $2.23 million contract for Health and Human Services for equity assessments. Equity. That's one of the DEI things. Equity assessments of existing program policies. Now, you notice here they give you a screenshot of what they found, um, when it was prepared, when it was modified, when it was approved, who prepared it, what it's for, and then it says assessment of existing program policies. So you can delve into that. And then you just keep scrolling down and it has the Twitter feed that just is coming in. See, it just goes on and on and on. So let's go back to the top of the page, and we're going to click on savings. Now, the last I heard, says receipts coming soon, no later than Valentine's Day. So at some point today, this should start to be populated with the proofs of a lot of these things. That's what they call the receipts. You may have been hearing it used a lot uh, lately. Well, do they have the receipts? Says someone. Yes, I have the receipts, says another. Now let's click on the workforce tab right here. It says meet the U.S. government. Trace your tax dollars through the bureaucracy. Now, let's talk about that bureaucracy for just a minute. The bureaucratic state wields more power and more say so and more control than the Congress, the president, and anything else that you thought was making the decisions. Because once it gets to the bureaucrats, the Congress may have told them what's what. And they're like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We will do that. And then somebody in Congress will say, hey, I got this little side gig over here called an NGO or whatever. And I'd like it to be funded. Boom shakalaka, slide some money my way. Next thing you know, they're sliding money into the U.S. USAID, which is the United States, let me get this right, Agency for International Development. Anyway, here's the amount of people that work at this time for the U.S. government. 2 million. Now, this does not include, if I remember correctly, it does not include the military or the postal service. And there's something else, a couple of other things. Border Patrol, things that are necessary like that. We're talking, sure, just completely 100% the bureaucracy. 2,252,162. Subordinate offices, which is like sub offices somewhere else. Look at this, $211.3 billion wages. Now, what I liked about this, you see, I'm going to be scrolling across here. You can see these pop-ups that come up. You see the pop-ups? These tell you, like, for instance, the average employee is 47 years old, but we've got some 20 to 24. This is how many we have, 25 to 29, and so forth. You understand the concept of scrolling over these and seeing the pop-ups. So I won't dwell on that. Now, which agencies might we say? Well, we have cabinet level agencies. We have large independent agencies. And see the count here. Cabinet level, 35. Large independent, 43. Medium independent, 63. Small independent agencies, 119. Well, what are some of these agencies? Let's just click on one just to kind of sort of go through this together. Small independent agencies, of which I think it said there was 119, right? 3,299 work for them within 481 subordinate offices at wages of $471.6 million. Here's again the employee breakdown, blah, blah, blah. Now, who are these small independent agencies? Well, look at this damn list. Look at this list. Look at this list. And of course, the names of these agencies are all going to be awesome. But what do they actually do? I don't know. But you can click on one. Let's look at Office of the Cyber Director. You can click on that, and now it breaks it down even further. There's 74 that work there. There's 3 offices, and the 74 people are getting $11.5 million. And then there's the breakdowns here. Now, the Office of the Deputy Cyber Director. Well, let's just click on that and see what happens. There's no workforce data yet. They're still working to fill this stuff out. And let me tell you, it's going to take them a while to do that. I'm going to go back. It's going to take them a while to do that because these agencies, especially the ones that are, let me put it this way, only the ones who are doing something shifty, get it, shifty, are making it very difficult to find the information needed to fill these things out. They're having to dig deep, and sometimes it's hidden pretty well. Let's take a look at a large independent agency. Here we go. Consumer financial. Oh, this is one that's caused a lot of issues. Saying, oh, everybody's going to be fraud. We're going to be taken over by fraud, us poor little stupid, dumb citizens who haven't got a brain in our head. And we need the bureaucracy to look after us. No, we don't. They are, as we can start seeing all these different things. And again, they will be filled out more and more robustly as time goes on. So that's the workforce. Now let's look at the regulations. Oh my God, this one is awesome. It says Unconstitutionality Index 18.5. This is the number of agency rules created by unelected bureaucrats for each law passed by Congress in 2024. Blue is rules. Green is the laws. So see, we don't have, our laws actually look pretty pretty low. I mean, um, certainly doable as far as understanding what's going on. And you can see each year from 2010 up to 2024, the laws. So, where our lives as citizens are impacted, where our lives as citizens are impacted and all that money gets taken away, much of it locally. That's why, I think there needs to be a Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, run by civilians in each county, city, township, state, unincorporated part, anybody that wants our money. There needs to be somebody who can use this type of methodology to collect where it is, give us a snapshot of where our money's going. And I bet you anything that every county, city, and township, bar a couple or here and there, probably have more rules that they will charge a fee for you to be able to keep or to move forward with the project than they have laws. You see, the laws are not that bad. It's these bureaucratic, well, we require, and they tell us that it's the rules. Some even say, hey, these are laws. No, rules are not laws. And you know what they say about rules? Rules are made to be broken. Now, why do these rules exist? And why are we having to pay money to be able to have somebody sign off on whether or not we kept a rule? We need to take a look at this. Look how many 18.45 rules per law. And this is federal only. Can you imagine? Can you imagine why we feel we got to do, you know what? We want to put a porch on the back of our house. A porch. And we know how to build. Or we hire somebody who knows how to build. Trying to get the clearances for that, getting the permissions, paying the money, getting somebody out to, inspect it. Costs money. It takes a lot of time. So there's a lot that's got to go on. Now, let's see here. The Code of Federal Regulations from, in 2024, ask me how long it'd take you to read 98.48 million words. There's not one person alive, not one, who knows what all of it says. And yet, if we break a law or a rule that we don't even know exists, we can be punished for it, fined, put in jail, have our reputations ruined. Federal regulations by oh my God, look at the breakdown of this. Y'all are just going to have to go to doge.gov, click on the regulations tab. Look at this. This is, no wonder, you know what? Can you imagine? We're doing all right as a country, financially, businesses. I'm in business myself, so I know how hard it is to get business, especially with what I do, which is writing and editing and graphic design and some print brokering. Those things have changed through the years as technology has moved on. So I know how hard it is to get business. I can keep it once I get it because I'm pretty good at servicing my customers, but replacing it when my customers go away, as they often do because they go out of business or they sell their company to somebody else who has internal sources to do things. So, okay, fine. That's fine. But can you imagine if we as a country are doing as well as we're doing, though we're struggling to do it, and we have enough in paying in taxes that our government can spend massive amounts of money massive amounts of money. Steal it. Steal it. Let's see, where's the steal it. Pay uh, 2.25 million people. And how many countries? How many other countries, foreign countries, are getting our money? If we're doing that well, imagine when the brakes are taken off that serve no good purpose at all, how well we're going to be doing. Hello, mama. Now, just in case, let's say that you're one of those people who understands all this sort of thing, and you want to go to work for them, they have a place that says join. It says the Doge team is looking for world-class talent to work long hours identifying / eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse. These are full-time salaried positions for software engineers, infosec engineers, and other technology professionals. But you have to acknowledge that this role is an in-office, full-time opportunity located in Washington, D.C., and you have to be a U.S. citizen only. So you have to be able to move there if you don't live there. And you, of course, have to verify you're human. Do you know that bots can't figure out to check a verify you are human box? Talk about easy to fool a bot. And about this is the executive order, a copy of the executive order. I think you should really read it because this is going to give you a lot of insight into who has what authority, for what purpose, and so forth. Because there's a lot of lies going on, especially in the mainstream mismedia, about what is going on with Musk, his group of nerds that he's hired. They all assume that nobody is involved other than just them, and he's going to take over the government. Bull crap. I will tell you this. Reading this executive order lets people know that each agency head is involved right there with Doge, and they all dig into it together. They each verify with the other what the other is saying. So it's interesting. You should read the whole thing. It's really, 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 really good. It's not too long either. Well, listen, I'm gonna sharing that screen, and I'm gonna come back to my live stream. There we go. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. This is kind of one of those on the cuff things, not a lot of planning. But I would love to be able to start doing more of these live things quick. I'm hoping to be able to schedule some of these so that you will get to know it. Well, bye, y'all. We'll see you later. Oh, and see right there, blueroombooks.com. I'm a book publisher too. So, I love this. Let's see. Let me scoot this way. It says, a cup of coffee and a few stolen hours of reading. Oh, how sublime. And then I like this one too. To read a writer is to travel in their company and have grand adventures. Let me see what this one says. Be known by the company your mind keeps. It's awesome. Okay, well, that's us or me or whoever. But I hope you have a good day and enjoy exploring that site. And be sure and click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. And also be sure and share this video with your friends so that they can see the walkthrough themselves if they're not clear about it. Or you can have them over and y'all can do a walkthrough together. That would be a lot of fun. And you can talk amongst yourselves. We'll talk to you later. Bye.